Good morning, everyone. My name is Marissa, and I am the crafter behind Missouri Makes. You can find me on Instagram as Missouri_Makes, and you can find me on Ravelry as Missouri Makes. Today is Tuesday, so I will be showing you a stitch tutorial. And today's stitch tutorial is the crocheted cross stitch. I went ahead and started my sample and did the chain, but what you need to do to get started to do this swatch, if you want to play along, is chain any even number. And what I did was I double crocheted. I chained 17 and double crocheted in the second chain from the hook and each double crochet across. So I should have 16 double crochets. And to start off, the way I like to do it, I don't start with my cross stitch at the beginning. I like to have a double crochet on either side to kind of keep the edges straight. So that's what I'm going to do. But if you would like to do it, start with the cross stitch at the beginning, that's okay too. To start my row, I chain 1, I put a double crochet into that first stitch. Now I'm going to be working with these next 2 stitches here. I'm going to yarn over as if to double crochet, and I'm going to skip this first stitch and go into the next one, and I'm going to complete a double crochet. I'm going to yarn over again as if to double crochet, and I'm going to insert my hook into this stitch here that I skipped, and I'm going to pull up a loop and I'm going to double crochet. Let's go ahead and do that again. Yarn over as if to double crochet. I'm going to skip this first stitch and I'm going to double crochet in the next. Now, something to note here, sometimes depending on the designer and how the stitches are done in the pattern, which you should always read the special stitches and all that for whatever pattern you're trying to do. But sometimes they want you to take and insert your hook into that second stitch, and they don't want you to crochet over this double crochet here. They want you to just crochet into this stitch here. Let me see if I can do it. Sometimes it works for me and sometimes it don't. There we go. And they want you to just double crochet into that stitch. So you have 1 double crochet in front and 1 double crochet in back. But the cross stitch that I usually do is where I just go in and I have my working yarn here and it wraps itself around that first double crochet that I made. And so they're all woven together. That's the kind of cross stitch that I usually do, unless I clearly state it in the pattern. This is the type of cross stitch that I usually do. I don't know if I said at the beginning of the video, this yarn that I'm using is just Rapology Hues. I'm just using whatever yarn I have handy to do the stitch tutorial. It doesn't matter what yarn you use. This yarn is a number 2, and I am using a size H 5mm crochet hook to go along with it. But like I said, if you're just playing along, if you're not doing any specific pattern, then grab whatever yarn you have handy with a hook that matches the yarn, and we can just play together. And I believe there's some sort of gear in the settings here in YouTube land where you can slow this down if need be. And you can always hit pause and rewind if need be, if I'm going a little too fast for you. And then at the end, I just put one double crochet to finish off because I like to keep my edges clean and straight. But that's just the way I like to do it. You can always change it up and put the cross stitches on the sides as well if that's what you want. But I hope this tutorial helped you. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a video from me. I usually post on Tuesdays and Fridays, so don't miss out. I hope that y'all have a wonderful day. Stay crafty.